Natashka.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh my God. You just came in
Not our
strong.
first time at the studio.
Yeah. Well, definitely not your first time at the studio because, hello, we are talking to Natasha Bedingfield today, and I'm so excited. Oh my God, even the hello was beautiful.
Oh, no way.
Yes, way.
Voice of an angel.
Actually, though, I was right before you got here, Lo and I were talking about how excited we were to have you in because your voice is perfect. And I couldn't wait for him to meet you because your soul is so beautiful that
Thank you.
I just like,
Aw.
I don't know. I love you. And I'm really excited that you're here and meeting my friends and meeting my producers. And you just graced us with your presence.
But I'll try not to be too bitchy then because I've got to live up to that now.
Because she's a real bitch. Yeah, look at her.
You know.
Super fan over here.
Thank you.
Obsessed
Oh my
with
gosh.
you.
I feel the same. I love you. I think you're absolutely amazing and hilarious and
Thanks.
real.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like a lot of actors really spend a lot of energy trying, well, not just actors, singers too, but
Yeah.
spend a lot of energy trying to be like, this is my best angle.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
You're just really just free. And
That's how I feel about
that
you.
makes me feel free.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I love that. Thank you. That's a great compliment. You're right though. I think a lot of the stuff that we see on Instagram with anybody, in the entertainment business, it's hard to be like, is that really you?
Yeah.
Is it not? Is it? I don't know. But I mean, if it's them doing their thing, then I guess it is them. I don't know. I'm just I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
I just can't. People will screenshot the ugliest faces of me and tag me in them. And I'm like, can't do anything about it.
What can
That's
you
just
do?
the way it is. Yeah.
I think that Instagram allows you, well, you could use it both ways, but I think it gives you a platform to be super authentic.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and I love that. So you could take it in that way, or it could be this curated, very beautiful, super filtered version of yourself. But I think the people that have used it and keep it so 100 like you,
Thanks, dude.
yeah, I love it.
Keeping it 100.
Like I actually keep it so not 100 that I walk around with a filter. So that, no, not really, but
You do not.
No,
have
you
you
keep
ever
it
thought about,
100.
like how the lighting can be so good on camera?
Oh
And it's
my
like, couldn't I just
God.
have this lighting with me everywhere? And,
Yes.
And then I feel like I'm sounding probably like Mariah Carey, because she probably does employ someone who is her lighting expert.
Yeah.
Or
Has a beauty
What if you
dish.
could have a wind machine wherever you went? Like, that would
Natasha,
be funny.
that's my dream.
Yeah, me too.
And
Me too.
you wouldn't even tell if there was wind on you.
That's true.
When like a gust of wind hits like a girl, you're just like, you just feel so hot.
Have you
Yeah.
ever been though in a meeting or a date or something, and you realize that you have that horrible top lighting, and it's like, or it's bottom light, showing your
Oh my
nostrils,
God.
or it's just like making you look like the devil,
Yeah.
and you just kind
Straight
of
up.
angle your face like that, trying to
Yes, I've
or
actually
get out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say that I always think this sounds so I don't know what's the right word to say.
It feels so shallow to
Yes.
even think about that kind of thing.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
this is going to sound shallow, but every time I go anywhere, if I'm there first, I'm like, where's the good light? And I sit there,
yeah.
Me too.
face the
And look
window.
what's behind you. Yeah. But also, what if someone's wearing glasses and you can see yourself in their glasses and you realize you're looking at yourself instead of
That's my favorite. I love that.
This is like the most shallow conversation I've had for a while.
What
It's
filter
really
do you like to
refreshing.
use?
Paris. I'm always at fucking one swipe
Yeah.
Paris.
to the right, and you got Paris, and
Oh,
you're just
Paris is
glowing.
great. Mhm.
Oh God, we started this conversation off so raw and pure, and now we're like, we
Filters
need
for life.
filters and a wind machine.
That could be somebody who could sell that filters for life.
Well, I feel like Kim Kardashian would come out with something like that. She did that Lumi case, right? Or was that not her? Am I lying? I don't know.
I think the Kardashians promoted it. It's that little thing around your phone, right?
Don't act like you don't have it on.
Okay, no, I'm just kidding. I had one for a bit.
But what we did start off, I liked it. And you said you love that it's really a vehicle that you can be very real.
Yeah.
And it is so refreshing when people are. And I think because there's so much now, there's so many images, it's like, okay, what's the next thing? Isn't it?
Well, I was actually,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you. So I used to use my Instagram and my stories because I style. I'm a fashion stylist.
cool.
And then / hang out with Arielle when I'm not styling. That's all
That's
I do.
his other job, is to hang out with me. I pay him.
So now we have to like make our arms look
Yeah.
slim while we talk to you.
Yeah.
Like put our arm on our
Yeah.
thing. Because,
Perfect angles.
Fashion arm.
judgy.
Fashion. But I used to always post like, at a fitting, Beverly Hills, Louboutin life. Like I would always make it like, it sounds so stupid saying it out loud, but I'd like to showcase, like the beauty of the fashion industry and stuff. And people, they were receptive to it. They were like, ooh, like fun clothes, couture, glamour, sure. But then I was like, this is getting old and not interesting. I was watching my stories and being like, I would never want to watch this.
That's such a good way of judging yourself.
Yeah, I'm like,
would I want to watch this?
And I'm like,
but that's also how you stay true to yourself is if you're laughing at, because I'll post things that just make me laugh. And I'm like, will anyone laugh at this? I'm like, who gives a shit? I'm laughing so hard. And that's like how I hear you.
So as I started to just like be real, like today I posted like my Postmates order was wrong. And then
that was so funny.
Or me getting like a pimple and wanting to have a meltdown, Natasha. Or
I can't see any pimples. You've got some good cover up.
Thank you. I do full coverage for you today. But now I keep it so real and people love it.
Yes,
like it's
great.
I think that's more like people love seeing the flaws and all, like being relatable is so nice.
Of course.
So
do you feel pressure on Instagram because you are a celebrity, you know, like
I set it up and then you like went into my brain and asked.
Oh, really?
That's what I was going to ask. That's what I was going to ask her.
Look at me and you.
You're a good team.
Right.
Ew. Also, sorry, that picture of that bagel on your cup is so gross.
Why does it eat the whole thing? Like a whole? Like
I don't like. Look at the picture.
Is that supposed to be suggestive?
Eat the whole HOLE.
I hate it. Put it away.
With a picture of a booty hole. Okay.
No, but well, since we're on the same page here, sorry, I stole your question. But my question is, do you feel a lot of pressure about like putting things on Instagram or showing your real life or like showing, you know, you just had a kid and so it must be so weird.
Well, I find it is amazing way to connect with people, and I do love that. It is funny though when you like meet someone and they go, how are you? And then you say, oh, well, I just went to England. They're like, I know, like that you don't have any news to tell anymore. Like everyone knows everything. But it is interesting because I come from like when my music came out, it was like the music industry controlled everything. Yeah. And including the artists. So people that, you know, even if you were a really strong artist, you would have to approve all your pictures with your label.
God.
And
there was
now
paparazzi. It's totally different.
So now it's like a wonderful freeing thing now, but it's also a bit weird. Like who do I like?
You're like, who's going to approve this?
Yeah.
Wait, so when you, I mean,
because it's just about setting artists up as artists were like mysterious, like this kind of this thing. Like,
but now do they want their hands in the Instagram too? Like if you're signed with a label, like
I left my label. I left them and I asked them if they would let me go, and I was so happy that they let me go because it was this whole thing of like all these old men trying to figure out like what young people like.
Oh God,
and
nightmare.
Like, just be experts, and I just like I couldn't make music with that kind of environment, and so I left, and then I signed with an indie label.
Amazing.
Linda Perry, and it's so exciting. She's my friend, and we just get to be more authentic,
creative,
actually.
Or like not like make stuff that's not you. Like now you can just be like, this is me. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to sound.
Sick of people being like, oh well, this is what Justin Bieber just released, so we should all release a song that sounds like that. It's like.
I was going to ask, do you feel that like if like Justin drops an album or whatever and it has a feel to it, do you have that pressure from them? They're like, okay, we need to have something that kind of has this vibe to it.
That's what the labels literally talk like. That's what I know they did it with my songs. They were like, okay, this new artist, she's kind of a mix between Natasha Bedingfield and Pink, you know, cross that with Prince, you know, as if they had a baby all together, you know, that kind of thing. Wow. They do that a lot. It's weird.
It's exhausting.
It's weird. It's following. It's like not setting. It's not like this is what's cool. It's like, well, this is what's worked. It's because they're trying to make their money back. So they just like they gamble on stuff they know is gonna. They know, quote unquote, is going to succeed, but only because it has succeeded. But it really is it's not very creative.
Yeah. But when you hear like a new song come out, are you trying to follow trends ever? Or are you just like, no, I just want to do what
No, I mean, the only trend that I like is that people are collaborating.
I love that.
I
yeah.
love that.
Oh,
so when I see that, it's like, I love unusual collaborations. I love the chemistry that happens with anything creative, but people coming together. I don't like creating in a vacuum on my own. So I love that, but I don't like, I hate that kind of followy kind of thing. And it's really harmful to creativity to be kind of like
closed off to ideas or
and
something.
if you start thinking of yourself as a brand, it's really dangerous.
Oh my God, I want to know so bad. Who do you want to collaborate the most with?
Oh my God.
Like, who would be your ideal person?
Dead person first and then a live person.
Love it.
Okay, well, but it was always Prince. I just love him so much. And when I would sing his songs, like I would sing Purple Rain, and I was always imagining, what if Prince like somehow saw this?
Oh my God, I just got
like it was
full
just
body chills.
And when he died, I was like, he's never gonna get to see it, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, stop. Look at my arm hairs.
Maybe he is. Maybe he's watching.
Yeah. He's listening.
But it was always like, I want to do him proud. Like I want him to see it and go, she
yeah.
did it in her own way, and not like a wedding singer, not like trying to copy it, but like really like interpreting it.
Oh wait, give us a little something.
Little Purple Rain.
Can you just give us like one line of a Purple Rain?
Oh, let me work up to it.
Oh my God, I'm dying to hear you just be like, Purple Rain. God, I suck. Okay.
That, by the way, wasn't me. No, I'm just joking.
That was me. Wow. Okay. I mean, that was low.
Trying to harmonize.
She's like, Prince, if you're
I thought
listening,
it was beautiful.
that was not me. That's awesome. Okay, alive.
Prince would have been proud of that too.
Oh, thank you so much. He would have laughed at it at least.
Yeah.
And walked out.
Oh, hey,
Been pissed.
chill, fucking chill, bro.
If only Prince had known you, Arielle, maybe he wouldn't have died.
Can I? Oh, whoa. I kind of like was like, oh, that's nice. Wait, that's rude. Wait, hold on a second. Where do I feel on this?
She's like, because I saw Arielle's head go like, what was the cause of death? What's happening right now? Like, is his family listening? Oh my God. Like freaking out, like going through like, is there like legal assist and deceased letter? Oh my God. Like just freaking out right now while blinking.
That was very some dark English.
Okay. Thank you. I actually, God, this
I'm sweating.
I went.
Did I do something wrong?
No.
I'm obsessed with Natasha on the dark side.
Well, because literally my head I went to Prince's house one day.
No.
So did I.
I did.
What?
I did too.
Did you go
Yeah.
Did you go to the house in
Hold
LA?
on, let me just turn this up. Hold on. I need to hit more of my voice.
Same kind of.
So did I.
So did I. Went to Prince's house. Did you go to his house in LA?
Yes.
Did it have like a club in it underneath?
Yes.
I went to that house.
It was amazing,
went there.
wasn't it? I know. And we were. I was there with Adam Levine, and we were like, act normal. Like, you know, like, yeah, you know, we were so excited.
Cool. Yeah, cool club.
Wait,
Yeah.
context.
Whatever.
Is this after party? Is this like what happened? Like, how did you end up in?
The best.
Well, I have a weird story. I don't even know why I was there, to be honest. I just ended up at this house and they're like, we're at Prince's house. I was like, wait, what?
Woke up in Prince's
Literally,
house.
I just was at Prince's house and I didn't know until I saw him. Yeah, because I went out.
Because you just were driving?
Yeah, we all like went to this place.
Yeah.
Like whoever was driving was going to this after party. And we get there and I was like, this house is insane. And they're like, well, yeah, it's Prince's house. And I was like, wait, what?
Okay, that's amazing.
I didn't know where I was. And then all of a sudden I was like in this like rad, like underground club at the bottom of a house.
Did I imagine this, or was the elevator kind of velvet purple?
It was. I think like there was just a lot of velvet.
I couldn't tell
going
if
on.
it was the
Like
club
the
was
whole room.
downstairs or up. Honestly, I couldn't tell.
The whole room was velvet.
Yeah.
It just his
Walls.
life
I just
was
don't know
velvet.
if we imagined
Ceiling.
that or if it was.
Maybe it wasn't. It was
Wait,
just
was
like
he there?
industrial.
He was there. He was actually there.
He was there. Yeah.
That would be funny.
Broken. Wait, what's your story?
I was at a party. Maroon 5 was doing a party at Adam's house, and it was really great. And we had like there was a live band set up, and it was really fun. And suddenly Prince shows up.
Lord,
And
so sick.
And I think he tried to sing on the mic, and there was like a little squeak on the microphone, like a little feedback. And it was almost, in my mind, at least, it was almost like Prince was like, no.
Yeah.
Come with me. Like,
what is
you know,
this shit? Let's go to my club.
Let's go to my house. Like,
Where he has like a built-in sound system
yeah,
ready
he
to
just
perform.
and basically it was a convoy of cars driving to his stuff. But I feel like I was blindfolded, but I wasn't. But I have no idea where it was.
Same.
Like,
why do I feel like it was like
were we drugged?
up beach? We were both drugged to go to Prince's house.
No, but I got there, but and then when I was talking to him and you know shook his hand, I'm like, I'm Natasha Bedingfield, and he's like, I know, you know, and he said like come anytime, but then he didn't ever give me the address or his phone number, so I like, but it was amazing.
Classic Prince.
It was amazing, and there was a girl with roller skates, and we were singing, and
I feel like I
some
dreamt that.
amazing.
Were there drinks
actors
like I
there.
picture like trays with champagne
It
going
was actually
around.
way
Yeah.
more chill than I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be.
Like chill, like there's like a cooler with some ice.
No.
Okay.
It was like
Wasn't
there
organized.
was no.
No.
It was just like come
Yeah.
here, and there's a little bar. I remember
Yeah.
there was a little bar in the back. Oh, weird.
That's really
I
cool
was
though.
at Prince's house. What the?
Yeah, a
I can
legend.
imagine you being at Prince's house, but like, why the fuck
But
was
I
I
felt
there?
the same. I felt the same though. It was
No.
you know, when you meet someone that you just is your idol, and also when they are cool. Because sometimes you don't want to meet your idols. Like sometimes it's like, oh, please let them be nice.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Mariah.
Yeah.
Love her.
That's how I feel about Jim Carrey.
Yes.
Did you meet them?
I met. Well, I didn't. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I met Jim Carrey at a premiere. It was. I didn't have enough time to think like, what do I want to say to him? Because he was such an inspiration my whole life. Like growing up, I was like, I want to be the girl Jim Carrey. Not even like really
girl in
focusing
the
on it,
movie
but
with
like,
him?
yeah, like
Yeah.
I want him to like. I don't know, just be in a Dumb and Dumber 6. You know, I don't care.
Well, because you kind of do some Jim Carrey faces, which is rare
that's
for a
because
girl.
I watched him growing up my whole life, and I never focus on being like, oh, I want to be him. That's just what I'm inspired
Actually, that would
by.
be a fun skit. Is if you wear the female mask.
That would be my dream come true.
Yeah.
That needs to be a movie. Ooh, female mask.
Quickly write it down.
Write that down?
What do you do when you own it?
Seriously, like
Yeah,
that would be my dream job, is to do like an Ace Ventura, but me.
it would be amazing.
Acet Ventura. So yeah, when I met him though, I like didn't have time to think, what am I going to say to him? He just kind of was there, and I was like, I'm Arielle Vandenberg. Like I didn't know what to do. And this was when I was like, I don't know, 18 or 19 or something. And then recently I saw him at a restaurant, and I couldn't even make eye contact with him. I was like so nervous, and I like walked out, and Matt was like, did you smile at him? And I was like, no, did you? And he was like, yeah, I smiled at him. And I was like, but wait, no, I now I feel horrible. Like he's my favorite and I have to smile at him. So we went back in to get the check or to get the like receipt off the table. Oh, dude, I walked by and gave him like the biggest smile. I was just like, here we are, you know? And then we walk out and Matt's like, did you do it? I was like, yeah. And I felt so much better. I just needed to like, because I looked down. I just looked at the floor and walked past him. Like, who does that?
So
I'm
rude.
Like,
so rude.
I'm
like
just
he must
not-
think everyone hates him if people do
Yes,
that.
and I am not that person. Like,
Yeah.
I want everyone to know, like, and I love everyone, but
Yeah.
like, especially my idol. I was like, I had to go back in and make full eye contact.
That's
like,
good.
and I did, and it felt so much better. And I left. I was like, "Ooh, yeah, Jim Carrey loves me."
Was it like a fancy restaurant in Beverly Hills?
No, it was just at this like little cafe, and he was sitting by himself, and he knew the owner because the owner kept like going and like
Chipotle.
it was Chipotle.
I actually had a do-over like that with a celebrity that
You did?
Yeah,
Good.
so I
It
met
feels
Samuel
good.
L. Jackson,
Oh, that's a good
Amazing.
one.
and you know how he's just like he has that thing where he doesn't blink.
I've never met him, but
Well, that he talks about it. That's like one of
he
his
does?
tricks. Like,
Wait, really?
yeah, he like gave some kind of class we were talking about. That was one of his tricks as an actor, is he can just look and just not blink for as long
Freaky.
as he likes.
I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah,
I just saw that on. Did you watch The Founder on HBO? That lady who committed fraud for like
Yes.
hundreds of millions of dollars. And
The Founder.
it was like
that
that little blood type pill or pill.
I didn't see it, but I
I'm
know
like,
what it
The
is.
Founder.
Oh, the founder.
It's like
Yep.
they could do a blood test through like that kind of a sample. Anyway, it's like this huge documentary on HBO, but she doesn't blink. That's her thing.
Oh, God.
Never blinks.
Because it makes people nervous.
Well, yeah.
Makes them, yeah.
I get nervous when people look into my eyes.
So I talked to him, and and I went up to him and I said, "I am your biggest hero." And then I tried to backtrack and I said, "I mean, you're my biggest fan." Like, and I just kind of moonwalked out like in shame.
But he probably was like, I am a fan. Like he probably loves your music.
He didn't know who I was, I don't think. I was just like, shame, beetroot red. I'm one of the people who I blush a lot. So I just hate it. I hate blushing, but I do. And I was like, ooh, and yeah, anyway.
How old were you?
Also, you should really never, I just didn't know this, but you shouldn't really tell people that you, like famous people, that you're a fan. But sometimes they just kind of like their eyes glaze over and they're just like, oh, they think you're crazy or something.
Sometimes I feel like that. I'm like, well, we're in this industry.
It's
like
weird though, but how do you really let someone know that you love them? And
I just go full like balls and like balls to the wall.
Balls deep.
Literally balls deep. I'm just like, I fucking love you. Like I freak out over people. I don't care anymore. Because the thing is like when people do that to me and it's genuine, I can tell if they're gonna like freaking follow me home or not. Yeah. I can tell the girls that come up to me and they're just like, oh my God, thank you so much. I love your Instagram. Thank you for putting out fun stuff.
People just are a bit assholes sometimes. Those are the ones you don't want to meet. And so sometimes it's just like, oh, I don't want to meet them and that they're not really that cool. Yeah. Like I met Queen Latifah and she's like, Natasha fucking Bedingfield. And I was like, yeah,
that's awesome.
That, you know?
See, that's cool.
But I back to
Prince.
Samuel.
Oh, Samuel.
Sam. Yeah. I actually got to meet him again, and it's a funny story. Like we were going to Washington to this kind of like big press event that what's it called? The one that they roast the president at.
The White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah, we were on the way there, and the airline had sat me and my husband separate, and I was really upset. Like, why had they like you know, like I'm gonna have to ask someone to swap seats, and like I was so stressed out, and I was like, just relax, like you've got an aisle seat, like it's gonna be great, it's gonna be fine. But I was just like really working up towards it, and then Matt's like, look who's sitting next to you, and Samuel L. Jackson's just like walking, like chill, like walking down the aisle, and I was like, I can't be bothered. And I sat next to him and we just like talked for 5 hours. He was amazing. Absolutely
oh my God.
Lovely, amazing guy.
That's amazing. So you got to like redeem yourself.
I did.
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wait, I still really want to know who you want to collaborate with today.
Oh yeah. Who's alive?
Who is alive and well and ready to collab with Natasha?
I would really love to collaborate with Eminem. I love Eminem.
Ooh. Oh,
I love him.
Didn't expect you to say that. That's a good one.
I love
his poetry. His rap is poetry.
I love those types of collabs where you're like, I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
I love it. And that's happening, I think, more than ever right now, which is really cool. I feel like that's going to happen.
But I actually really love Cardi B.
My God.
Me too.
Yes.
She would be so, but see, I could totally see that collab
and
too.
And I love her talking voice too. It's just like, she's just so
she's hilarious
lovable
too.
In every way.
She's very lovable. Yeah. I actually, at first I was kind of like scared of her. And then you see her on Instagram and you're like, oh, she's just dope. And she's just a nice person, but her thing comes off, she comes off like you know, might be kind of scared, but then she's just the nicest person ever. Like
a badass bitch from the Bronx.
There we go. That's where I was going with that. Okay, wait. I want to talk about, are you working on new music right now? What's happening?
So
what is going on with you?
I'm making a whole album with Linda Perry.
Amazing.
And she has a label, and it's with other labels too, but it's like an indie label. So it's just really fun because there's no rules, and we're making some amazing stuff.
What's the type? What are we talking?
So I'm like thinking, to me, you know, you kind of have to know your strengths. Like for me, my thing I feel is positive. So this music is very positive and it makes you want to move.
Yes.
But it's completely an evolution. It's very much like I feel like I sing better than I ever did. So it's kind of shows that. It's like I was thinking like, what do I want my live show to be like? Yeah. It's very energetic and so and the really good positive music comes from quite real and negative stuff too. So if you just go, oh, I want to make a positive album, often it's too sweet. It could be too sugary. Like the way I look at it is that like, I don't like fake sugar. I like real sugar, you know?
Sugar in the raw.
Yeah, because, you know, when you taste...
Sorry.
Delicious.
Album title, maybe? Sugar in the raw.
Sugar in the
You
raw
have
is
to be
a
naked, though. It says you on the front cover.
Hi, I'm Sugar in the Raw.
Yeah. Or it could be like your porn name.
Sugar in the Raw. Sick. No, I hear you though, because like if you put it on too much, it's like, oh, you tried to do that.
And when you make a song that's a hit, you kind of get guilty of that. Those are the ones that people know you for, you know, and it kind of plays until you get sick of it, you know.
Yeah.
What can you do about that? I'm so sorry.
You're like, if I hear Unwritten one more time.
No, dude. Okay. I want to talk about that song too, because obviously like that song is huge still, but like how did that happen? How did that become the theme song to The Hills? How did you
to many people's lives?
Yeah, literally
soundtrack to like
soundtrack to
I
my
think it was on,
high school reunion.
same.
And Hills is coming back too, right? Like it's right now doing a relaunch. So
yeah. Are they going to use that song again?
Maybe.
Oh my God. Just the remix with Eminem.
Yeah.
Staring at the blank place. Open up the dirty window. You know, it's like super cool. I don't know.
You rapping is the cutest thing.
Hey, fuck off, bro.
So now it's you I want to collaborate with.
Hey, thank you. Wait, what happened to this thing? I'm trying to turn that on. Yeah. So are you okay? So it's coming back. Hopefully, we hear a remix version as the theme song. But how did that happen in the first place? Was the song already written, or did you write it for The Hills,
Or was it unwritten?
or was it unwritten? Like, how did that work?
Full circle. Yeah.
Fuck.
And that was your first album, no? Like Unwritten.
Yeah, so I
was your first single?
I had a song called These Words.
Love that.
Oh, love that song.
And single.
I was just gonna
These
say-
words are my own.
I don't know that part. Damn.
Love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Hey, harmony as well. That was good.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have goosebumps. I love it. Oh, I love when people sing. Okay.
So
me feel good.
those songs were like hits all over the world, and then I came to America and we released that song here. And
Got it.
That,
And they picked it up.
here. Can't lose my English. What am I saying? Here.
Ooh, whoa, you went there. People are like, what? How did that happen? Here.
And they'd be like, "You've changed." you
Yeah,
know?
you've changed.
No. So I've got to put my headphones on so I can hear myself better.
There we go.
Hey. So then Unwritten became a hit. And the way it became a hit was I just went to radio stations and I sung the song live everywhere. For about 6 months, I went to a different radio station every day. Actually,
In
I went to a
America.
different state every day, 3 different cities, and visited radio stations everywhere and just sang acoustic. And it was really interesting because I'd already had a hit. I'd already had 2 songs that were big all over the world.
Yeah.
And then I came to America and nobody knew who I was.
Wow.
And I had to kind of like be really humble and start. And people would be like, I hope your career really takes off. And I was just like,
It already did.
yeah, we did. Yeah, but kind of like
It is such a different world though. Like
Yeah.
there are totally different celebrities or people in
Exactly.
England that
Yes.
people don't know here. Pixie Lott.
She's wonderful. She's my friend. She's
I
amazing.
love
Yeah.
Pixie Lott.
Yeah.
And nobody knows who that is here. And it's unfortunate because I love her. And I like want
now
her to
she
be.
does.
What?
Now she's listening to your show. Now everyone in America
Yeah.
knows.
Exactly.
So watch this space, please.
Pixie
everybody.
Lott, pick it up. No, but
Yeah.
it's such a different world. The
Well,
celebrities
also,
in it
like
or
some
the
of the biggest
artists.
singers in the world are in, I think, China and Korea.
I don't know any.
Yeah.
I
Well, I love Korean
like
pop.
actually the
BTS.
most. Yeah.
BTS.
Yeah, they're huge.
But they're coming over here now.
Yeah.
They were at the Grammys.
To anyone.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
Fake love. Fake love. Do you know that song? Okay.
Fake love.
Anyways, so you were going to all these radio stations and doing that, and then
Yeah.
people were being like, "Who's this amazing voice?"
Yeah, and it was
then-
interesting because it wasn't really what was playing at the radio at the time. Like a lot of people were like, yeah, this is really different, you know? So
I'm trying to set the stage in my head. 2007.
What else was playing at that time?
This was like, It's Getting Hot in Here, Nelly.
Yes.
That's not 2007.
Yeah, what do you
It's getting
feels like
naughty.
yesterday.
I think that song might be like maybe a year before, but that song was totally the bomb at that point.
It was very
You're
like
absolutely
Destiny's
right.
Child,
You're right.
like
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm
was-
so bad at timing. Like, I don't know anything.
Yeah, I can't.
I just remember hearing her voice and I was like, there's R&B flair with like this voice of an angel. I'm sold.
Thank you.
And I was like obsessed ever
Wow.
since.
Yeah, and then and then Hills, MTV had this new show, and they were like, "Can we use your song as a show?" And then it became their biggest show, and so it was kind of like this amazing, perfect little. I mean, the song actually Unwritten was already #1 in the charts.
Yeah.
But then that show came out, and it just kind of like,
Dude, that's so cool.
you know, it was their #1 show too. So, you know, it was
I
fun.
love that.
To be part of.
It's cool when you
Yeah.
can have something that was already a hit first and then have someone use it. You're like, oh, double up. Like, that's
yeah.
great.
Yeah, yeah.
Because most of the time it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
well, like it's like the song that's on Friends, like,
yeah, like you only know that because of Friends.
and we only know the chorus.
Yeah. I can't even think of how it goes except the clapping part. There we go.
And then wave. Yeah.
How many claps is it? 4 or 5? We never know.
I don't know.
Who knows? I have this little soundboard
really
thing
fun.
here, and we added some fun things, and I really wanted to use it, so I just surprised you. I'm sorry.
I thought it was like you wanted to leave the room. So
Yeah.
you were, like playing Take Me Away.
Wait, what else is on here? Can we do this one?
Great.
Oh,
Makes
picture.
you feel like a DJ.
Yeah, I know. Just that one over and over. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Anyways, God, I suck at this, huh?
No.
Hey, shut up, love.
So stupid. You're the worst. I'm like, no, you're great. Screw you. Fuck off, Lo. So I want to ask. Just punches me.
that word out.
Sorry, I love you.
Don't be nice. Be nice.
I'm sweating. Oh, anyways, I'm blacked out for a second. Sometimes I black out. Do you ever get so nervous you black out?
Yeah.
Do you though?
Yeah.
You feel very cool as a
know,
cucumber.
I'm
I can't
so
picture
not
you
cool.
getting like
No,
frazzled.
I really don't like conflict. So like if
Same.
somebody corners me and I'm really not ready, she's putting on lip gloss.
hates it. Like there's not even conflict happening, and she's like, "Fuck," putting on chapstick.
I get like panicky sometimes.
I panic.
Yeah, I get hot too. Like so, like before I had a kid, like anytime anybody asked me if I had a kid for 10 years, really, honestly, they would ask me. I mean, I was married for 10 years, right? Like, so as soon as you get married, people are like,
Where's your baby? Yeah.
yeah, when are you gonna get married? And I honestly would have to take layers of clothing off. Like actually like gonna like strip. Like I just get so hot, like because I really wasn't ready.
It's amazing. Wait, God, I have so many questions for you. Literally so many questions. I don't even know where to go. One of them, okay, God, I should probably just ask you these outside of the podcast studio, but I want to know all about your brother and your
Oh, yeah,
relationship
tell me
with
about
your
my
brother.
brother.
How is he in LA? No.
Yeah, he lives in LA.
He does?
Yeah.
First of all, gotta get through this is literally
I gotta get there.
after we're like, oh, I'm gonna have you on, and I was like listening to your songs the other day and like dancing around the kitchen, and then I like put that on and I was like, oh
Such a good song.
God,
isn't
it's
it?
so
Oh, I
good.
love
And then
it.
I like kind of discovered the acoustic version of it, and I
Okay.
was like, what?
I know. So he actually, and for people don't know, but he had like that he had 2 hit songs before I did, and he really
Wait.
paved the way for me.
The other one is like a
If you're not the one, yeah.
If you're not the one.
I don't want to run away.
Oh my
so
God.
good.
That
Yeah.
song is good.
Yeah.
And the words
Yeah.
are so
Yeah.
like, I want that to be Matt in my song.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's so sweet. Do you
Yeah.
know that one?
I need to hear it.
You would know it.
If you're not the
one, then
Oh my gosh.
I feel good today. Is that on here? Oh, wait, listen.
Wait, I want to bring it up.
You're not the one, then why does my soul feel glad?
Today.
And then he has it in your arms, like a really, really high.
Can I get there?
Yeah. And his voice is higher than mine. It just his voice, and he does this amazing falsetto. And he's my older brother. I learned everything. Like he taught me everything.
That's so cool.
Were you guys just a total musical house growing up?
Yeah,
Very Jackson
like
vibes.
beatbox, like like he would just be like recording in his room, and he would tell everyone, "Everybody, be quiet." Like we'd all have to kind of tiptoe around the house while he was recording vocals.
Oh,
That's like me
cute.
when I shoot
Yeah.
an Instagram sketch.
Yeah, because he recorded those songs in his bedroom.
What?
So, yeah,
What?
he's like just this very
Wait,
talented
these?
guy. He produced them and everything.
You're lying. Wait, hold on a second.
And then
Hold.
then a DJ got hold of Gotta Get Through This, and it was just like this huge bidding war, one of the like ridiculous amounts of money bidding war of labels trying to get him.
I gotta get through this.
Yes. I gotta get through this.
This said, gotta get through this, and then
I gotta make it, gotta make
in
it, gotta make
parentheses,
it through.
it says long. That was very short.
I gotta get through this.
I want more. God.
I gotta get, yeah.
Anyways, and then this one says short.
Just gotta get through this.
That's
very
pretty
short.
short. So when you were growing up with this house full of musicians, are your parents musicians?
No.
No. So just siblings.
I mean, they can both sing, but you know.
Were you in a band with them? With your siblings? Did you guys make music together?
Oh, I read that. Wait, wasn't it called? Wait, yeah, DNA? No.
Yeah.
It was? Yeah.
But DNA something.
Yes.
Algorithm.
Yes.
Hey,
Hey, guys.
Look at us doing our research.
It's amazing. Yeah, no, we were, but we didn't like, it wasn't like an official, like we didn't release.
You just had fun.
We just will learn how to make music that way.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
It's
Wait,
so fun, right?
Yes.
And like that's what I've heard is the best way to learn how to do music is to start, just get people your same level and just start a band. And just like, even if you only know 3 chords, just like start.
do you want to start a band? I know one chord.
I want to be lead singer.
Sorry.
Sorry. Can't start at solo careers.
Yeah.
I compete in
Already
labels.
broken
now.
up.
Yeah, we already just broke up.
Milli
Tension. I can
Vanilli.
feel the tension.
We're both Beyoncés.
And you have to mime everything.
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'll be the voice, and you can just mime it
The Milli
Oh,
Vanilli.
that would
behind
be
us.
so sick.
like a big trick on everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just find out it's you and we're just screwed.
Yeah.
God, my music career is already dead. Are you, would you ever collaborate with your brother now?
Maybe we haven't.
Where's he been? I'm like, get him in here.
You know what? He's working on some stuff. Like
Good.
he's here. He's like he writes. And,
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, does he write for other people?
I think so.
Do you
Yeah.
write for people?
Yeah, I do.
my God.
Yeah, I have a song on the first album of Nicki Minaj. You know,
What?
It's called Last Chance.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm singing on there. I write with a lot of. I worked with Big Sean. I'm like the voice on one of his. The song called One Man Can Change the World.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, a bunch of songs like that. But I love it. I love working for other people and
Yeah.
trying to like help develop
Yeah.
what they're doing. 'Cause
Wait,
it kind of
make me a pop star.
yeah.
That would be so fun.
You know, like how
dream.
you know, like how hard it is to solve your own problems, right? Like it's so hard,
I can't do it.
but it's easy to solve someone else's.
So you
Oh,
find writing,
yes.
do you find writing for yourself is easy or writing for other people is easier than
It's
writing for
easier. Yeah, it's easier.
Really?
Because you can just see, I know what you need. Like this is
if you were going to write a song about me, what for me,
Yeah.
for me to sing, what would the plot be?
I love that. I feel like what will happen is there will be a conversation and there was something you say and I'll be like, that's it. Like a title will come and then the whole song will come just
like,
from
"Donuts."
that title. Exactly.
donut holes.
Ew,
My whole heart.
my whole heart. I mean, that's a
Big.
fucking rad title for a hit song.
Yeah.
My whole heart. But little do they know
Love
it's about
is
a
leaking
bagel.
out of the hole. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna vomit.
I didn't mean I meant it in a nice way. You know, like when you just give too much love away.
Yeah.
It leaks out the hole.
Oh my God. Let's wrap this shit up.
Can I say that this is actually a really cool thing too about songwriting is that I get really dirty when I songwrite. And there's really? Yeah.
You would
and-
never know it because your songs aren't like dirty.
No, it's just funny. But like sometimes if you get stuck, like sometimes if you make the whole song with poo-poo words and
Sexual
like,
innuendos.
sexual words,
Yeah.
suddenly it will just all flow. And I felt really bad about it for a while. I'm like, man, I am filthy. Like I got to change my ways. Like people get so shocked too because that my songs are so unwritten. And then I come in and I'm like got a potty mouth and they're like,
That's the way
I
to
love
go.
it.
Yeah.
and then I found out and I read some stuff, but what you're doing when you sometimes you have to trick your there's the id, the super ego, and the ego, right? Like, you know,
I don't know this.
You know, like there's the parts of
The
you that's like
Sigmund
the
Freud?
child, you know, there's the child, and then there's the parent part of you that's
Okay,
like
got
very
it.
correct. And so if you're trying to songwrite and you're trying to do it in a correct way, sometimes you can't actually be creative. Sometimes that shuts you down.
I hear that.
So sometimes you have to go, anything goes.
Fully.
And you have to just be like, blah, 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 blah. And suddenly you're just like flowing.
Flowing
Let
again.
the child
Yeah.
be free.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, oh, that's really cool. When you write a song, what's like the first step to writing a song? What's the first step that you? Is it a melody?
Conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's a conversation. And like for me, I really like having a concept first and writing around that.
Yeah. Like a concept being a breakup or something, or like a
Yeah.
new friendship. Like
Yeah,
and
sometimes
then
it's
you
just like I have a song called I Bruise Easily, and I literally do bruise easily. I've got very pale skin, and I would come to the studio every day with bruises, and everyone was like, "Are you being beaten up?" Like, you know. And I said, "Oh, I just bruise easily," and it was like, bing, like,
which is cool because
a
there's
song.
so many things that you could talk about with that.
Yes.
It's like about your heart or
Exactly.
your mind or any. Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool. Wow.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
I want to know backstory to Pocketful of Sunshine
Same.
because I love that song. Like, what were you thinking of? Pocket full of like shit, or like what dirty? What pocket full of dicks? Like what?
Pocket full.
What came in your
Pocket
head?
full of cockshine.
Pocket full of dicks. Sorry. So sorry about him.
my friends do this to me. They do that. My friends change the words of Unwritten to "feel your balls on my chin."
Feel your balls on my chin. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's in your head forever.
I'm
now.
sorry,
I'm
but
so
that's
sorry.
going to now be my next Instagram sketch.
Yeah.
So if that's
So
okay,
good.
I'm going to do that.
Okay, do it.
Oh my God. Wow.
I'm just playing it in my head.
Now
I
I'm
can already
like,
see
I
it.
want to like write it out so bad.
gonna
Feel
be
your
funny.
balls on my
My
chin.
chin.
Oh,
But
Like,
actually,
fuck, that's
every
not- those aren't the lyrics.
every song is funny when you put the word cock or balls in it. It just,
course.
just makes every song better.
pocket full of dicks. I'll never get over that.
I love that.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, so Pocketful. Well, I mean, a lot of people have said like, is that song about drugs too? Because
Yeah.
Oh.
Sunshine, I didn't know, because Sunshine is like code for something else. I
Is
think.
it?
Cocaine.
Dicks.
Dicks.
It's code for dicks.
Go for blow.
Big old sunshine in your pants.
Oh, hey.
You know what I mean?
And you're invited.
You're invited in the pants, buddy. Yeah. What? I mean,
But it wasn't inspired by
There's
drugs.
going to be a lot of beeping out if you guys do beeps.
No.
I used to. I
Pocketful of
gave that
beep.
up years ago.
Yes, Pocketful of Sunshine. It's just this. I was actually heading out to another session. Like was going to meet people, and I was late already. And I'd already written a song, which spent all day writing, and it was like, okay, come on. You know, like when you're just ready to leave, and I had my coat on.
Story of my life.
And then my friend started playing, or the producer I was working with, he started playing this other. He's like, oh, here's one I've made earlier. You know, just like a little riff, like a drum beat with a guitar. No, it wasn't even guitar yet. It was just like it was just maybe it was guitar. I'm like thinking back now. I'm thinking mixing it with another story. Anyway, he plays it.
Cutest.
He plays it, and I said I couldn't leave. Actually, they locked the door and wouldn't let me leave because we started singing something over it. Me and Danielle, she's the other top line writer. We just started just going crazy, and I was but I'm late, and they're like, no, you can't leave. Like locked me in.
Yeah.
And wouldn't let me
Think
leave. So I
tank.
sang it down. Ooh. Yeah, and it's about a number of things. It's about escaping. It does have
Really?
that, it does have that in the lyrics.
So you were locked in the studio. She's like,
It all comes from that conversation.
take me away. Take me away.
I never thought of that. That's amazing. I never thought of that.
That's full circle moment.
Lo, you need to write songs.
I do like to write occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh my! I
Yeah.
learn something new about you every
I know.
day.
I'm obsessed with music.
It's like
and
trapped in
Same.
the closet, but it's like locked in the
all
studio.
I could think about was R. Kelly when you started talking about them locking you in the
Really?
studio. All I
Yeah.
thought, did you watch the documentary?
No.
Oh my God,
want-
girl.
I don't have time. I've got a kid. I can't watch stuff like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
right now.
What can you watch when you have a kid?
I just can't bear it.
Yeah.
My heart is too
Actually-
vulnerable.
Don't do it. Actually, that's very true. I can't even watch it. I don't
I can't
even
watch
have
the
a
Michael
kid.
Jackson one.
I had to stop watching it. I watched 30 minutes of it. I watched 30 minutes.
You did?
I turned it off.
Oh,
I turned it off. I can't think about people in that way. I can't. It like made me
Yeah.
feel
I just got someone to
so-
tell me everything.
I did too.
And I read about it.
I did too. I just like left it as I was like, okay, 30 minutes in. I was like, okay, I turned it off. And then my friend who watched the whole thing, she's like, here's what you need to know. Like blah, 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 blah. They, whatever. And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, cool, done.
And I just went to the is it the Moda? There's a little statue of him there
Yeah.
with a monkey. And I just looked at it and went, oh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And also then you look at his album cover and there's there's one
With the
of them
baby?
that's called Dangerous or one of them's called Bad, but it has
With
a
the
naked
cha-
child on it.
Naked
Oh,
child, yeah.
like the
Is it
cherub.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like he told us.
Oh yeah. Well, if you
anyway.
watch the R. Kelly one, he tells you too.
Right, he tells you to.
He tells you.
Age is not a number.
Exactly. Age is not a number. And then also he called himself the Pied Piper, which is the
Did he really?
that was his nickname.
R. Kelly
And
did?
R. Kelly called himself that. And
By the way, that's the most scary character in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
hello.
Have you seen that movie?
I when I was like one.
I haven't
Child
seen
catcher.
it.
yeah.
Yeah. It's not it's a child catcher.
But like he plays the
Yeah.
flute and
Yeah.
The kids come on in.
follow. Like, dear God, don't call yourself that. Or do. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, back to
This got really
what-
morbid really quick.
I know. I mean, I love conversations like
Yeah.
this, but I'm also like, I can't talk about it anymore. It's
Yeah.
making me feel weird.
It's dark.
Well, okay, back to Pocketful of Sunshine. So it is not about drugs, but it could be because drugs are an escape as well. So it
true.
really is just about all the things that we use to help us escape. So
Oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah, I mean, was not about escaping the studio,
Well,
but
no.
actually, I like that interpretation because maybe it was. But even just like there's a whole bunch of stories that kind of go together. But like how an alcoholic will have a chip, like
Yeah,
in their
to
pocket.
show- yeah.
It's kind of about.
an
It
AA
started
chip?
with that, an AA chip. We're talking about an AA chip.
Really?
And just how you can and also we were just thinking like all the things you could have in your pockets. Like you could just like give.
Chapstick.
What if you had
Yeah.
had something you could give people that would help solve all their thing. It was just that kind of just imagining
This
going there
makes
and
me want to
imagining.
listen to that song all over again, knowing that that's exactly what you're saying in it. Because like, you don't think, that's why I love music is you can always interpret it in any different way. But like, now that I know the way you kind of meant it, I can't wait to listen to it when I leave here and just like hear it that way.
Did you say chapstick just a bit earlier? I like that interpretation because imagine you just take that out and you like if someone's got dry lips, you just make them like you
So
put it on their lips.
That's like her
whether
worst nightmare.
Whether they want you to or not, you just force them.
She's going to throw up.
Because I hate dry lips too.
Well, I hate germs.
Oh,
If it was a pocket full of my own chapstick, I'm into it.
Yeah. Like, sure.
Not your chapstick.
Okay.
Well, no, not you
What the
specifically. You, whoever. I don't want it.
God,
I'm
hate crime.
God damn
Hate
it.
what if it's like
crime.
communion? Like they take
A
chapstick-
community chapstick.
No,
communion,
oh,
and you
Catholic
wipe it,
reference.
And you wipe it.
Oh, Natasha, that is the sickest. Wait, so the Catholics, they still
so
do that.
horrible, yeah.
Wait, did you grow up Catholic?
No, but I've experienced that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you go to church.
You use each other's chapsticks?
No,
Oh.
that priest chapstick. No, they have communal
There's
wine.
one cup. And
One
the
cup,
whole church passes it around.
Yeah, a glass chalice.
Like, why?
And then everyone goes up and takes a sip. You get in a long line, and then everyone's taking like a little sip. There's a lot of backwash.
They wipe it. They wipe it in between.
But it's probably like an 87-year-old Eucharistic minister that's kind of just like wiping ever so gently. Like you're not
With
it's
his
not like-
finger.
it's not like antibacterial. So everyone it's communal.
And then
it's-
the priest drinks the rest of it,
No.
I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes. Down the hatch.
I don't like it.
goes.
The grossest thing I've ever done, I think, is I went to the Blarney Castle in Ireland, and I kissed the Blarney Stone.
Did you really?
I kissed
Oh.
it, and
Why?
so you literally you lay on
that?
your back.
Lucky.
It's like a lucky
Oh,
thing. So you go to this castle and you lay on your back and you go backwards because you have to lean back to kiss like the one part of the stone. I mean, how many people have kissed
Were
that?
you hoping that they like just Purell it in between each person?
I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking because now when I look back at me being like kind of a germaphobe in like moments like that, I would never do that.
But maybe it had magic. Like,
Maybe just took my
Maybe that's why you are where you are. And look at this amazing
I know
view. And
yeah.
who knows?
Because
So
I
maybe it
kissed
was
the
worth
Blarney
it.
Stone. Ooh, it was worth it. I like that. I would write a song about
was worth the
Blarney
herpes.
Stone. No.
Oh my Yeah, the
I
herpes
was,
bump.
guys, I don't have, guys. okay.
Herpes.
No.
Hey,
You have herpes.
you have fucking herpes. Everyone was doing it, and I was like, okay, I got to do it too. Everyone's gonna think I'm weird if I don't.
I feel like I would have just faked it, like just.
I honestly, I probably did. Anyways, do you like touring?
Oh, and have you ever had a fan run up on stage while you're performing?
Have you ever had someone throw something on
I
stage?
had someone throw their underwear on stage. Yeah.
Ew.
Guy or girl?
I think it was a guy. It was boxer
Oh,
shorts.
wow.
And they were still warm. Like I picked them up and it was like, oh,
Little
like
nut
that.
sweat and then
Yeah.
still.
No, and a fuck no.
And I just was like, oh, now I understand how the guys feel. Because a lot of times women throw bras up, don't they?
Yeah.
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 Oh, that's kind of cool. You're like, ooh, I'm
Felt like
feeling
Tom
this.
Jones.
Yeah.
I tried to be sexy about it and then I felt that they were warm and I was like,
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah. When you're out in England or out in America, or when you go to England, is it crazy? Do people like run up to you and like freak out? And
Yeah, I mean,
Just-
it's like it's seasonal. It just depends, you know.
That's so
like
funny.
it's
Yeah.
sometimes people recognize me and sometimes they don't. And I think if I'm not wearing makeup, people don't.
do you like it? Do you like being recognized? Because I like it sometimes, and then sometimes
Sometimes
I
I
hate it.
Like I hate it, and then when I'm not recognized, I hate it too.
Yeah, that's the industry. Exactly.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. You're
Yeah.
like, I hate it when you're not paying attention to me, but then I hate it when you're paying attention to me. I was gonna
But
ask
I actually
you.
do love hearing like when someone has a personal connection to something. I love
That's
it.
cool.
I really do love that.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably the most, that's the most genuine thing. I
Yeah.
hate when people come up to me and they go, my brother loves you. I'm like, well, where's your brother
I
at?
know. My mom loves
I'm
you.
like, just tell, like, you don't have to say someone else loves me. Like,
Just pretend you
Just
do.
pretend you do because you're talking to me. Like, my sister is a biggest fan. I don't even know who you are.
Well,
but can I
that-
take
you
a picture
can-
with you? And I'm like, okay.
Sure.
But what about, have you had people try taking pictures of you sneakily? Like just holding
yeah.
their phone and pretending they're doing a selfie?
I do that to
Yeah.
people.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've done
But
that. I
they'll
do
tell
that.
you that people know you're doing it.
I always do that to
course.
Arielle.
Oh, yeah. But I always know. I'm
Yeah.
like, I can feel when a
I
camera's
always,
on me.
I'm like filming her. She's like, I know you're recording me like eating right now. I always do that. But to like someone like, I don't know if I saw like Janet Jackson eating a salad or something, like try to record her.
Salad.
I don't know. No,
specific.
I probably wouldn't do that to someone I didn't know. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Do people do that to you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Like you'll see the picture like on Instagram later or somewhere.
That has happened, you know, but I
like
you know,
that
not,
feeling.
not, it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time, but like,
Yeah.
you can feel when a camera's on you, can't you? But,
Of
But we
course.
are in a whole new time right now because everyone's famous actually.
I know.
And everyone's filming themselves. So more often than
Yes.
not, now people hold their phone on. You're like, they're filming, but they're filming themselves.
Yeah.
You know, so because we're
Getting
all
their
so
good
focused
angle.
on ourselves now,
Yeah.
which is great.
It is pretty crazy. Like
but-
this, do you feel like Instagram has changed your career in some way or for good or bad?
I think it's different. It's like a new world for me. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't. I just it's a new thing.
I feel
Yeah.
like it could be really good though for, I mean,
Yeah.
for any artist because
Yeah.
you can just like use
It's
that
not that
platform.
new, but it's not new.
Yeah.
But
But I mean like
Yeah.
for me, like, you know, I was auditioning and stuff and I wasn't like, if I wasn't booking something, I'm like, well, I'll just make my own shit.
That's
You
what I
know? So-
love about you.
Exactly.
I love that.
Oh, about me.
I love that about
see, I
you.
love that about Instagram. I
Yeah.
love that like that gives
Yeah.
people like because I think like
yeah,
I think that I can be an actor and like I want to be and that's my passion. And so I'm like,
you
well,
didn't have to wait for someone to tell you that you're allowed to be. Yeah,
Exactly.
I love that.
And I think that
Yeah.
artists in general, like if you know, you can kind of do whatever you want now because of Instagram.
And I love that it connects you to people too. I love that you can see other people doing their own interpretations of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I love that.
And if
well.
you really want, you could DM Eminem.
Exactly.
And you can
Yeah.
you have a direct line to him, whether he sees if he looks at his DMs, if
you
he
send
sees
it enough.
Yeah,
Maybe that's why I should
send
just
it
do it.
enough. Yeah, just
Yeah.
make it known. I'm
Like get
here.
a tattoo of it and film
Exactly.
it so it gets enough attention.
And then they will
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah.
It's pretty insane. This world is crazy.
Now the route of like being a music artist is different because you can put out your own content on YouTube and Instagram, and you could build fans without even getting signed to a label. But like, I'm wondering because the traditional way is like you work really hard, you build this package, like this marketable type artist through a label. But is that even like a thing anymore? Or is that like kind of dwindling down like through record studios?
So.
And now as an artist, it's like, do your own shit. Like,
That's the way I see it. I think it really is this wonderful freeing time. I think it's just I think the main challenge of everyone is music can't just be good. It has to be great, which is awesome. I love that. The cream rises to the top, or it has to be really bad. Like sometimes the really bad stuff is more funny than just good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like dancing. Like you got to be like either a great dancer or a bad dancer. If you're just
If
okay,
you're mediocre, no one cares.
in some ways, right?
Yeah.
Like, so I like that about it. I like that, and I think it's like a Wild West. Like there's no rules, and that's what's been a bit difficult for the industry is because there's now a lot of like people who come in and it's hard for young up and coming artists to get money from music or or probably anyone, even if you have millions of followers, it doesn't always translate into business. So I think that's hard for some people.
yeah, I just
There's
seen
a lot of sharks out there too.
Yeah.
You know.
I've seen such a shift even in like music videos,
Yeah.
for example. I remember getting to style a music video was everything. And the budget was quite
I
large.
love music
So
videos.
I'd
still.
sit with the artist, we create these outfits and it's custom. We could still do that now, but the budget is like, boop, like a lot smaller. It's not, and you have to like put these videos out. They want like 8 videos per album. Like, why not like have 8 videos?
No, and one of my music videos costed $800,000.
Oh my sweet.
That was these
Unheard
words.
of now.
That was the I Love You song. That's how much the label put into it. And there was just such ridiculous money.
That's just
And it was a hit.
different
Yeah.
now.
And the label was I'll tell you a little bit of the story of that is that I had this most incredible director. He did, do you remember Jesus Walks?
Yeah, the Kanye.
The burning, like really controversial stuff. Walks with me. Yeah.
So good.
Wait, who's that director?
Chris Milk.
Yeah.
So he did this incredible music video for me where he used he got these boom boxes and hollowed out the inside, and all these people, like little people, were wearing them, and then he green screened. They wore green from the waist up, so he green screened. Them, so it was just their feet with the boom boxes.
Oh, that's
amazing.
cool.
And walking around.
Yeah, and it was so fun. And we were in Brazil. Like this is when music videos were like an amazing. Like a director would go, where have I always wanted to go? So we went to Rio.
Oh
Wow.
my
And
God.
they blocked a street off, and it was me walking. All these basically when I was singing, these boom boxes would come to life and start following me, and
so cool.
But then the label got freaked out that they thought that people might be freaked out by maybe it looked a bit scary seeing boom boxes with feet coming out. They just were
they
like,
canned
maybe
it?
the American public is going to be a bit weirded out. So what they did is they cartooned over.
No.
Yeah, and I was a brand new artist, so I didn't have any voice.
You couldn't be like,
I'd
no, I don't want
like that.
that.
I hated
Yeah.
it, honestly.
Fuck, I hate that.
And there was so much artistry went into it, and these beautiful, wonderful. And they also thought maybe American people wouldn't like us using little people as actors, which I just thought that's just so. That's discrimination anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of. I mean, it really
Or
is
to like
discrimination.
pick a side, like to be like, oh, that will look weird. Like, no, what? No,
You've got to be creative. You've got to be free. And there were these most amazing actors, and then they were covering them over, and it was terrible. And it was cartoon speakers with like little hearts on the boot. But then, it got released, and then it was a hit.
Yeah.
And so what can you do?
And the video was
The video was a hit too.
Yeah.
And but there is a
Damn.
director's cut, which is out there somewhere, and
Send
I
it to
love
me.
it. It's amazing.
Oh, it's like
without
on-
the cartoon additions.
Yeah, and I love it. It's so good. But why I said that was just that that's where our industry is changed in such a good way now.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go through, like for me, I don't have
just
to
do
go
it.
through all these executives and try and convince them of these ideas,
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And release
artistic
it.
freedom.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I think you get better work because of it.
Yeah, me too. And it doesn't have to be that expensive. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this little book called 4,000 Questions. It has been missing in action for like a month now, so I haven't had it. But I usually do this with all my guests, and I found it this week.
Yay.
So I'm going to ask you a question from it. Ready? I don't know what we're going to ask you, so get ready. It could be something sexual. I'm just kidding. Oh, I hate this one. There's like a sexual part of this book. It says sexual and politics, and I hate both of those ones. I don't know why.
I think she'd answer anything.
That's true. Ooh, okay. Are you good or bad at keeping secrets?
Good. I'm good.
You're good at it.
Are you?
I'm really good.
Yeah.
I'm like weirdly good. Like I won't even tell Matt stuff.
Yeah.
Like if my friend's like, don't tell anyone, like nobody
Yeah.
will know. I don't like it.
Same.
Unless it's a surprise party or something, then I'm not so good.
You're like, see you at your party. Fuck. Oh.
Exactly. Then my face goes red. And what can I do?
Do you prefer a sunrise or a sunset? Or a
That's
pocketful of
good
sunshine?
one. Hey, very good.
Thank you.
I love both.
God, you were perfect.
Do you know, I actually like sunrise.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think that might be my favorite
Yeah.
aesthetically.
But it depends on which country or which side of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Because in LA, you don't really get sunrise by the ocean.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
You
You,
don't
have to
see
be
Yeah.
east side
Yeah.
to be able to see the beauty.
How old are you guys?
I'm 32.
32?
29,
29?
30 this year.
That's exciting.
I feel like 56 in my head though.
I feel like
Yeah.
16 in my head.
I think
Like I'm like, why am I here? I need to go to school. I literally feel like I gotta go to Mr. Majewski's
this is your
PE
job.
class.
This
Yeah.
is insane.
I have a job.
Yeah.
Is this a job?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it is. I feel like this is just like having a fun day with my friends.
That's the
It is.
perfect job.
Best. I know. That's why I love my job. It's not a job.
I feel like I'm 27. Always.
Oh, I
think
like
I've
that.
always been 27. I feel like I always have.
Oh, I like that.
Even when I was 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I always felt.
So I'm getting
that's
younger
a great.
now.
I feel like I've always felt like I'm 20, maybe no 17.
17.
Wow.
Because I still feel like I have to like ask my mom questions like, "Hey, should I do this or can I
you
do
do my
this?" Or,
washing?
yeah, I've always been like responsible.
Yeah.
But like in my mind, I'm like, I still need to ask my mom if this is okay or not. I don't know.
Amazing.
Which is a 17-year-old thing to do. I feel like.
I'm retirement.
I love this question. What do you obsess about and why?
Music.
All right, there you go. Next question. Do you snore? I'm just kidding.
I mean, no, I think actually I feel like anyone who's kind of successful in anything has to become obsessed and it's not to the border of unhealthy.
Yeah.
Because that's the only way to do it. So when I mean that is like if you were an athlete, like you would be probably running on Christmas Day and all of your friends would be like, you're weird. You're so obsessed. Right? That's like
Yeah.
what an obsession is. Like,
Yes.
it's like, it has to be like so that I would have to say that was music, but also kind of, I like when I get that way about fitness. I'm not always that way, but I like when I'm like,
Yes.
fitness is more important than sleep. I love when
Get
I'm
in
in
the
that
zone.
zone. I'm not in that zone right now, but that's where I want to be.
Like I obsess over washing my hands. Like that's not
Do
good.
you?
Like it's not fun. No, it's not fun.
I actually do that too, though, and I don't touch my face.
Oh, really?
Except I'm just touching it right now. But
See, like I touch my face so
I'm not a
much
face
that I
toucher.
have to have my hands washed because I'm always like,
yes,
but that's because of
that's
that.
your job.
It's my job. Yeah. How do you prefer that affection is expressed towards you? It's a cute
I
question.
love all the love languages. I just love love. So I don't have one thing. I just want to be, I want to get given gifts. I want to be touched.
Words of affirmation.
I want it all.
I do too.
Yeah.
I can't pick one
Yeah, I can't.
because I love getting
What
gifts
acts of
and giving
service?
them.
Come
Yes,
on.
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
great. So
Take the
good.
trash out, baby.
But I
Sorry.
really, really did relate to the video you just did of the guy opening the door. Sometimes
Yes.
it is really awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we did that because
That was
that
great.
literally happened to me in New York. I was like, dude,
That was great.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you.
it's like you're beholden to that person or something. But that's a whole different conversation.
let's get into it.
Wait, could I ask a question?
Yeah.
It's not from the book. It's just off record. Off cuff. Yeah. So I know music is your passion, but let's say you didn't do music. What would Natasha be doing? Like if you didn't sing,
Freaking out.
you're freaking the fuck out.
I would freak.
I don't know.
Okay.
What would you do?
I'd be a chef. I would definitely get into like culinary cooking or, I think
Yeah.
or an interior designer. I love the like aesthetics of like home and stuff.
I'd love to do something athletic, but I have a lot of sports friends, and and they do like sports day kind of events,
Like Julian.
like professional sports players, and they bring all their friends together, and I'm just the worst in everything. But I think I'm very athletic. But then when
I feel like that. I'm like, I can do that. And then I try and I'm
they
like,
even did a
worst.
They did a walking race. There was all these like professional football players, and they did dodgeball. I'm like, no way am I playing dodgeball with
No.
professional football players like throwing balls at me. No way.
Hell
Like,
no.
and then
Hot.
hot. Yeah,
It's so hot.
it's so hot. I'd just be like, you know. And then they had a walking race, which I'm like, yeah, that's my thing. And my legs were just so
walking race.
short. I was the last. I was actually.
so
I'm the
bummed.
mascot.
So something athletic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an athlete until
Maybe
I
you
really
could
meet
be-
real athletes.
But I think if you had more time to
Yeah.
do that and you were focusing on that, like you would be like,
If
oh,
I
I'm
was
going to do
obsessed.
like a class or
Like-
something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause I would want to like,
I'd love to be a dancer too.
same. That's what I would be.
Yeah.
Mine would be open a ballet studio. Movement. Also, let's do a dance class together.
Are we going to do Julian's one?
Yep.
Yeah. Have you done that?
No.
Because she
Did you
invited
go?
me.
I know. I couldn't go. I think I was out of town or something.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah, she
cool.
only had that one or two but they're going to open
Sounds great.
sounds great.
Is it a secret?
I don't know. It's,
Oh my God, I'm getting sued. Oh my God.
oh my God, Susan is
You mean the one that's opening on Doheny? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
You mean her phone number? It's just like
God, I'm the worst. Okay, wait. I have also questions from the audience that we
Ooh,
like.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we play some of those, please?
Hit it.
Hi, you guys. My name's Danny. So, my question is if you could pick any song to define your life right now, what song would it be?
Oh, I love that question.
Cutie. Little cute.
hi, you guys. I love her voice.
I know. She's probably a good singer.
Yeah.
She sounded like she had a nice singing voice. Very soothing. Hi, guys. It's Danny. I sound
Yeah.
just like her.
You do.
Sorry. Bring her out.
Is it you?
It's me. I just asked that
Every
question.
person in the voice is you.
I'm really good at mimicking people, actually.
Yeah.
Can you
Not good.
mimic me?
Go on.
Are you going to mimic me the moment I leave? Like,
Can you mimic me? I sounded just like her.
mimicking
You sound
myself.
like an asshole. Are you going to make fun of me as soon as I leave? No.
Are you going to mimic me as soon as I leave?
that's quite good.
Thank you. It's quite good.
Chit.
It's quite good.
Quite good.
So, okay, sorry.
What the fuck? I was going to try and mimic you, and then I was like, I
I
can't
thought she was
do
going to
it.
say pocket full of
Pocket full of dicks.
Oh, dicks. Yeah.
Pocket full of dicks. Okay, wait. What is your song that would define your moment in life now?
Oh.
I'd like it to be one of your songs, but you can pick another
no,
one
it
if
should
you
be
want.
someone else. But I'm just have my. You know, when you said you blank, I'm blanking right now.
Oh,
I'm freaking out.
I've
about
been
that
blacked
question.
out for an hour. I'm
She doesn't know
serious.
anything that just happened.
I get nervous. I'm still in high school, guys. Remember that.
Yeah.
But you know who someone I really love right now is Yeba. Have you seen Yeba? I love her.
She.
Her voice is
I can't even.
Soul.
incredible.
Do you know?
love
Oh my
Do you know?
God.
And
I've
it live,
never.
love it.
Her.
And she's a good example of like what is going on right now in the world. Like you know, you sing a great live video. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Yeah.
You don't have to do a huge music video. It's just so good.
be good.
And that's what.
Yeah.
We just all love it. So you know, it's not that.
If you guys don't know who Yeba is, just Google on YouTube.
Yeah.
She has this one. I'm so blanking on the song, but
Her name is Abby backwards. Is that right, Abby?
Oh.
Yeba.
Oh, I didn't know
Abby.
that.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Oh,
Yes, that
fun
makes it easier
fact.
to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeba.
What's that song? Is like dun, 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 fine, dun, 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 dun.
And you know what? As a
Uh-huh.
songwriter, also what I love is this like these. It's not so. It's like songs don't have to be so structured. It doesn't have to be like.
Yeah, she doesn't even like have a chorus. I don't think it just kind of
it
goes.
Can travel. It can. Yeah, and there's a lot of songs like that right now, and maybe that's what defines my life.
Yeah.
Just free
Free. Yeah.
Free falling.
Yeah.
Free falling. That's the
And
song.
I'm free.
Free. Oh, sorry. And then you guys cut out.
Please keep going.
And then there's a girl called Lady. I don't know if it's Leshore or Leisure. because the spelling is different. So, but she's from England, and she's like it's called grime, and it's all in a London accent. You know, the whole thing is like rap in a London accent. It's just so good, and I think that I love it. And also, it's not so structured, and I think that's why I like it as like a theme for where I'm at right now, because I'm definitely in a, I just had a baby, and I'm releasing music, and all the rules are changing, and you know, I love that. You know.
Do you like top 40 music, or are you like not about it?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Because like I'm all about top 40 music. But then
What's
I
your
love
favorite?
like Yeba. Like I would go and listen to her any day of the week. But then I'm like, Justin Bieber. Like,
I love Justin too.
DJ Khaled.
Freaking
Pitbull.
DJ. Actually though, like kind of into it.
Pitbull's great.
Well,
It's fun.
yeah, I like everything really.
Yeah, and I listen as a songwriter. I love to listen and go, "Oh, damn! I wish I wrote that."
That's how I feel about TV shows.
Yeah.
I watch a pilot and I'm like, fuck, why didn't I think it's like two sisters and they run around Hollywood? I'm like, why didn't I write that?
And also
It's a perfect
sometimes,
show.
and it's a similar thing too. If you have an idea and you don't move on it, someone else writes it.
Of course.
And it's
Every time.
this thinking that there are ideas up there, and that if you don't, someone else will get the same idea.
100%.
Floating around for someone to kind of, yeah.
We got more questions from the audience.
Hello, my name is Valentina and I'm from Russia. I have a question to Natasha. So, if your pocket is full of sunshine, what do you have in your other pocket?
Aww.
Dicks.
Hello, dicks.
Hello.
Clearly.
Dicks and drugs.
Clearly. Come on. It's
Dicks
obvious.
and drugs, yeah.
God.
Is that a short name? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Obs.
It's just like one that you write. You don't
Totes.
really say.
Totes.
Totes,
Obs. Yeah, what's in your other
That's
pocket?
my album title, Obs.
Obs.
Wait. Obs. It's very hard to say. Obs. We're getting silly now. But I thought that was the best answer, what you gave.
Yeah.
Dicks and drugs. Next question, please.
Hello there, this is Josh from Austin, Texas.
Hi,
I was wondering,
Hey, Jay.
how do you guys stay creative and true to yourself while still appealing to people and being commercially successful?
Oh, that's good.
How do you stay
really
true
good
to yourself?
question. Yeah.
How does that happen for you?
Well,
I'm like, I don't know how to answer this, so you got to.
what is true?
You've got to.
You've got
It's all uneducated and
I
shit.
told you I'm 17.
Most of the time, and that's just been my experience, but most of the time when I'm really honest, those songs just are the ones that give people goosebumps.
Yeah.
So I'm lucky that way. That I started that way. So you kind of have to continue in that kind of obvious. I think it's harder for someone who's a bit more gimmicky, maybe.
Like me.
Who knows? But I think not you, because your gimmicks are very true to life.
Thank you.
So it's like, oh yeah, I've been there. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But like
Yeah,
gimmicky, like I'm trying to think who's like a.
If you had like all these songwriters get together and write albums for you, or and it's like I know it's not. What is that question? True to yourself. What does that mean? Who is someone who isn't true to themselves? I don't know. So
I
that's
think,
hard,
like,
really.
I think, and I don't know if this would be your answer, but like someone in the music industry, like I would feel like you stay true to yourself by going with the person that you
Going your gut.
going with your gut
Yeah.
and going with the person that you my God, what is her name? You just told me.
Linda
Perry.
Yeah, go
going
with the people that you
her, going
believe.
with the people that believe in
Yeah,
you the most,
yeah.
that you believe in. That's staying true to yourself and like being so, that's you're gonna be the
Yeah.
most authentic version of yourself if you're
Yeah, and I did have someone, for example, a song that my label came to me and they were like, this song, we put it through the hit predictor.
no.
Wait, that's
and
a
it's
thing.
definitely a hit. It's a bona fide hit. Like it's like guaranteed. That's the word they
Hold
use.
up.
Guaranteed
Hit
hit.
predictor.
I know.
predictor.
Is this like a focus group of people that
think
they?
so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but so they put it through that.
I want to be in that focus group.
Right? And then but the problem is that sometimes one song that one artist would release wouldn't be a hit for some other artist. So
Of course.
like my example would be like Amy Winehouse. Like not everyone could have sang I want to go to rehab, but because it was who she was, like, she was very kind of open about who she was, I think. And it was obvious that no one wrote that song
That's
for her.
her song.
Exactly.
Yeah, if like Beyonce sang it, you'd be like, no, dude,
yeah,
like,
not believable.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Or
Yeah.
when like some like really healthy artists sing about taking drugs and you're like,
Come on.
that's
You
really,
never did coke.
Yeah.
yeah, Molly.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the thing is you can't really bullshit people anymore.
Have you ever passed on a song that was, and you're like, damn it, why did I pass on that song? Damn it, Katy Perry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Because I write them, I don't.
You don't
I
get
pass on all of
people.
them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't
But-
have people
but-
bringing you songs.
Don't they still do
No,
that
but
though?
I wish I'd written Umbrella. I just love that song.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
Yeah. But then it's too much rain.
Wow. If you were going to give a TED Talk and in 5 seconds, what would you do a TED Talk on?
There we go. It would be over.
Wow. Not in 5 seconds. I mean, like if I said, hey, you're going to walk out on stage in 5 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. Before I like.
Most intense. You're giving a TED Talk. Hit it, Natasha. She's like,
I love that
You made
though.
me think
Someone
like I was
asked
on
me that
Shark
one
Tank.
time and I was like,
I felt like it was like, for this reason, I'm out. Like,
I'm so sorry.
not gonna invest.
I know that's a
Smart
weird
Cuban.
question, but like
if you were going to go on Shark Tank, what would be your invention in 5 seconds? Go.
Ooh, that's good.
Shark Tank. Well, I invented Bluetooth.
Okay, you need to fucking drop that. I can't. She like put something in. She put gum in her ear when she was a kid. She's like, Bluetooth. I'm like, no.
You called it Bluetooth?
No, but
Something dumb
but
like that.
I did go out to my
Like
mom.
she painted her teeth blue.
I went out to my mom after I woke up and I was like, Mom, I had a tiny cell phone inside my ear and or not a cell phone. I had a tiny house phone because we didn't have cell phones. Had a tiny house phone in my ear and I pushed inside my ear and I was like, and I answered it and Dad was on the phone or whatever. I invented Bluetooth, motherfuckers. I did. And then Bluetooth came out and now I'm fucking poor.
Yeah.
I could be rich.
It's hard, isn't it?
I could be
so
rich.
Hard. Oh.
Get rich or die trying.
Damn. 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. I like that question because if I had to go do a TED Talk right now, I'd be like, maybe I would do a TED Talk on how to do Instagram. I don't fucking know. Guys, that was a stupid question. Let's
No,
vote.
it's a good question.
No, it's
I love
good.
it. It's
Hey,
great.
everybody.
I love it. I would probably talk about creativity and how to
Oh, I like that.
get unblocked, like how to
On
get
Instagram?
past-
Got it. Sorry.
How to get loopholes, how to still get in that DM and get the personal email and cell phone number from their account settings.
You and I can talk together. And it's called Unblocked, and for you it's that. For me, it's
Perfect. Yeah. I'll tell you how
Deep
to
as a
hack other
puddle.
people's. Hey,
how to
Deep as a teardrop.
How to spy on your ex without them knowing.
how to get unblocked. Okay, got it. Well, actually, I need a freaking lesson in how to get unblocked. I feel creatively blocked. I do. I really do.
You just start doing dick jokes. And
Let's talk about that though later because I actually like if you can
Yeah.
give me insight, I need it because recently I've been feeling slow on creativity. I don't know. I get like, and then I don't know. I think it's because I've been stressed out in other parts of my life that I'm like, I can't do
you know what?
anything.
Funny, it's all about just like like just your inner child, like letting your inner child kind of
Oh my God.
not be held down and letting
I think I know what's going to
be like
help
a child.
her. I think we need to plan a Disneyland trip.
Yes.
Disneyland and then her it's just
I'm
get
so
her
into that.
couple churros and
Princesses.
Couple hot corn dogs.
Yeah.
Hot corn dogs.
and she's
Worst.
ready with princess hat.
Are
I
you-
think
are
that's
That's true.
Are you?
You need to have
Are you
fun.
a princess or like what's your Disney thing?
I'm like more like a character.
I want to know what Disney princess you would be if you
Oh my
had
God.
to pick one.
I'd be
you
Dumbo.
Too. Oh my God.
You'd be what?
Is Dumbo a boy or a girl? I don't know.
Dumbo's
Dumbo?
a boy.
Oh,
That's freaking cute.
perfect. I would be Piglet, I think.
What from Winnie the Pooh? Oh,
I'd be
Piglet
Tigger.
because
T-I-double-G.
or Tigger.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe I'd be
You're a
Tigger.
Tigger.
I'm a
Yeah.
Tigger.
I'd be Ursula
Really?
or Maleficent.
Ooh, Maleficent is.
I love Ursula. She's my favorite princess. Does she count?
is come on.
She a queen?
She got
She is.
villain.
I
She
loved
probably
her.
was before she was a witch, right?
Well, she turns into like a hotter version of Ariel.
Yeah.
Ariel.
Have you been here at Halloween?
No,
You should do that.
I need to
That'd be
do it.
amazing.
Yeah.
Actually, do that. Colton Haynes did that.
Yeah.
Do you remember
did he?
that?
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was
Oh,
insane.
but see,
he
did,
goes all out.
He had like a special
boobs.
effects artist that works on like American Horror Story
Yeah.
and like do it right. Like mine would be at like Party City and Amazon.com. Like it's going to look like a
Balloons.
poor
They're like,
people
oh my God,
version.
Lo's here. You're an octopus. You're like, oh my God. You're wearing
You're a sweaty octopus.
You're a
like,
Oh my God.
like so
She
shitty.
just snorted.
Oh my God, shit.
It sucks.
Oh my God, the snort.
It sucks.
Oh, shit. That does
I'll
suck.
think of something else.
Wait, what time is it? Do we have time for another question or do we have to go? Oh, we probably have to go. We got one more question.
Oh, cool. From the fans?
Yeah, one more fan
Hi,
question.
Arielle, Lo, and Natasha.
Hey.
Huge fan from Bahrain. My question is actually for all of you. I just wanted to know, who did you look up to growing up and why?
Oh.
Jim Carrey. I already did that one. But
Samuel L. Jackson.
really? No.
No.
Oh, I was like, oh my, I was like, that took a turn. I mean, it was great. But,
I'm trying to see like how Samuel, like his films, I'm like, how do they, her music, her film. I'm like trying to do the math in my head. Not adding up.
I really loved, as a singer, I love still Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Have you been to her in concert? Seen her
yeah,
perform?
she's great. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
waited. She's always late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop.
Well, she is.
She's tardy.
She tired.
Sometimes she'll come an hour or two late.
It's like a thing though.
Yeah.
Like her
What?
fans
Yeah.
know like an hour to
Yeah.
sometimes 3 hours late.
That was me with Fetty Wap.
What?
Fetty Wap made me wait 2 hours to see him.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I just always go off the rails. Anyways,
Oh.
who's yours?
Oh, mine would have to be
Ursula.
I'd say Janet Jackson.
I love Janet Jackson.
I love her through every and part
Yeah.
of her career and the
Yeah.
reinvention and all that. And I just think I've been obsessed with the Jacksons forever, but Janet, for some reason, I just adore her. And she reminds me a lot of my mom. They're the same age. They look, well, my mom's not black, but she's like Latina and spicy and had a perm like Janet.
No, and I
So-
met Janet, and she is
did?
lovely. She's truly lovely.
What does she smell like? Does she smell like flowers?
Yes,
I picture that.
Yes.
Gardenias.
she was truly lovely.
I feel
I
like
think-
she would like smell like cinnamon.
I love cinnamon too, so I'm down
Same.
with that.
Yeah, she would smell like a horchata.
Horchata.
An horchata.
Horchata. Have you ever had horchata?
No,
Ay, mija, do you haven't had horchata?
Mija.
We're gonna
you
get
brought
that.
some in
Let
here.
me
Ooh,
just,
That's like my favorite thing
This
ever.
one I made earlier.
yeah.
It's rice milk
yeah.
with cinnamon.
Oh, really?
Cinnamon, azúcar, sugar, and
Sugar.
sugar.
I love when you speak
Did
in
you
your native tongue.
Have you ever
It's very sexy.
been a, ay, gracias, mija. Have you ever been a like listened to or are a fan of Selena? Not Gomez, the real Selena Quintanilla.
Wow.
The one
They're both
that matters.
Selena. They're both real.
No, they are. I love Selena Gomez too. Don't get me wrong,
Love
but
me some Gomez.
Quintanilla, she'd be the one person that
Just the way you said it.
I do.
she'd be the one I want to meet. Selena Quintanilla.
Yes.
Oh,
he's
shit.
playing it.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
She's amazing.
Was she popular in London?
yeah. That's what I was going to ask you.
everywhere.
Thank you. She's an icon,
I'm
Arielle.
not
I guess the
love-
Latino community. How dare you?
I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
But I didn't know if you were familiar with her, like
Yeah,
growing
I do.
up.
I know her from America. From like people know her.
Yeah.
People know. Yeah,
People know.
people know.
people
But honestly, I used to listen to a lot of male singers like Stevie Wonder and Queen. And, like I just really love, a lot of the way the men's voice sound.
Is that on your playlist right now? If we were to like look at your playlist right
Right now, it's just Bon Iver. I just listen to Bon Iver all day, every day.
Love.
Yeah.
Really? All day, every day? You get, I mean, I get like when I listen to that, I like have to listen to it
I
at
don't know
night
why-
with a glass of wine.
It just puts me in a zone.
If I put it on in the car,
I don't put it every day, all day.
you
but,
know, well, you know, I took that literal. So
okay.
all day, every day, like we're done here.
It's on now. Out of ear. This ear.
That's what's playing out of here. Guys, I'm so sorry. I haven't had breakfast or lunch today.
same.
You were supposed to bring me a bagel.
I should have brought. Yeah,
What time?
I'm kidding. I know. We got to go. I'm sad.
You
'cause
gotta
we
have
have
some
to
lunch.
go.
You
I
gotta
know.
get some lunch.
I'm blacking
Downstairs.
out. Oh, yeah.
a little Chipotle.
Oh, I actually am going to go there. I'm not kidding. I'm so hungry right now. We need to wrap this thing up, but we always ask our guests a question at the end, and it's a personality question.
Oh yeah.
So I want you to describe water in 3 adjectives. Or like, right? Is that how it goes?
You tried
so hard.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
like,
you did it.
It's okay.
3 words to describe water. The first 3 words that come to your head.
That's where I was going with that.
Yeah, when you think of water, and it
So I
could
was
be
like, adjective. Yeah.
you could think of any descriptive word, and it doesn't have to be like the ocean. You could think of any form of water.
Bottle of water.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah,
All
drip,
right.
drop,
Water.
whatever you think.
A teardrop.
Flowing.
Number 1 is flowing.
Free.
She loose.
What did you say? She loose for fun? Is that what you said?
I wish.
I wish it was that.
She loose. She fun.
Oh, she loose.
I think.
Okay. What was it?
Tourette's.
Flowing. What was else?
Flowing, loose.
No, she didn't say loose.
Oh, sorry.
She said freeing. Loose. Holy shit. Okay.
Refreshing.
Ooh. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Hit it.
So the first one, which was
I need food.
no, the first one, which was flowing, is how you see your sex life.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like
Flowing.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And then the second word, how you describe water, is how your partner sees your sex life with you.
Free. Ooh.
Yeah. And then
I love these.
the third one is what your sex life intimacy really is, which is refreshing.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's like a
those are
perfect-
beautiful ones.
Yeah.
Everyone amazes me when they come in
What
here.
was
and
your one?
The best answer she had, one was
Tastes bad.
she said no, literally it was fear, because she's like tastes bad, and she's like, and I don't like it. Like it was all, and I'm like, what? She's like, I don't like to drink water and it tastes bad. I was like,
Wow.
dark.
All I was
It's
picturing.
the best answer I've ever heard.
Well, because
I don't like it.
the last one was taste bad, which is so fucking funny.
So your relationship tastes bad.
Well, no, but like I was thinking
Leech.
only of like drinking water. I
Sure.
wish you would have given me the option of thinking about it, the
I'm
ocean.
so glad I didn't, because
Well,
we
yeah,
got that
'cause
golden
now-
answer.
Now everyone thinks that my sex tastes bad.
So
Yeah.
you don't drink water, you just drink Coca-Cola.
Well, look at how much water I've had since we've been here, and it's been like hours, and I literally drank 1 sip of this water. It's so bad. Well, listen.
Well-
Okay, wait. I want to tell you something. When you came I met you one day at someone's house, and then the next day was my 30th birthday, and you came to my birthday.
Yes.
And I'll never forget that you're just one of the nicest people I've ever met, truly. And I just
Aw.
wanted to tell you that, because a lot of people in LA you don't like get what I got from you, which is like just kindness and
oh my gosh, that's so nice.
and you showing up. I was like, you can go to my birthday, and you're like, yeah, I would love to. And like, that was just, you're just a real ass person, and I appreciate you. And I'm so happy you're a friend of mine and that you came to do this. And you showed up to my birthday, and I knew you for 1 hour, and then
Aw.
you came and you brought
Yeah.
me a present.
Oh,
Like I'll never forget that. And I just love you so much. I think you're
Thank
so
you.
cool. And I couldn't wait to have you on this podcast. And that's probably why I'm blacking out and I'm nervous. And I'm just so happy you're here. So thank you so much for doing
It's
this.
such a pleasure,
And
honestly.
you are
And
a
you
pocket
brighten up
full of
all of our
sunshine.
lives too. So thank you.
Stop. But you are a pocket full of sunshine.
poppet.
Oh, you're a poppet.
poppet.
You're a pocket full of dicks.
I am.
No, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I love you. Let's get Chipotle. I'm starving.
Get some Chipotle.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye, bud.
Bye.
Bye.